Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wise-ish. I'm your host, Sister Jenna from America Meditating Radio. And of course, now more than ever, we need to change our frequency. Many of us are looking at our frequency level, which has become really a pattern, sort of like we're programmed to a station. Remember back in those days when we used to use tuners where it was a knob? And so we would gently turn the knob to the station that we wanted to hear the music on or the news, and we wouldn't, and the minute you turned it a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, then you got a whole different programming. This is how much we have to change our frequency, because we are programmed in such a way that we have no idea that as a result of the programming that we've gotten so accustomed to, that's the frequency we're sending out. So let's say, for example, I am programmed to generate the frequency of you just looking at me as a woman. Yes, I am. But just to give you an idea, you are programmed with this frequency that I'm generating to you. I'm a woman, okay, half black, half Indian, okay. English is pretty clear and straight. Doesn't seem like I'm an immigrant, but you know that I am. Okay, I dress in a particular way, I speak in a particular way. You might even give me a title, a role, and I box myself in that. And I repeat it over and over again, that the only station I tune into is Jenna. And the only station that you tune into is Jenna. And if anything, in terms of your feelings or a thought that you might have that is just a little bit different than that, then instead of tuning into Wise-ish, you go on to something else. It's just another tune. And you will tap into another sound, another voice, and you'll end up in another frequency. And you might spend time just listening to that frequency, that sound, that voice, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, to see if it resonates to your frequency. Now the question is, have you ever tried or thought, I want to change my frequency? Why? Because I'm beginning to feel boxed in. I'm locked down every day. The cases are increasing in the United States of America. Yes, vaccines are coming out. Dr. Fauci said he doesn't see them getting distributed until December or January, even though that's just a few weeks from now. Everything is still a little bit uncertain. But then after a while, you put yourself in a box and you don't even know what your frequency is. You have so much disturbance coming up in your frequency that you're not getting along in your marriage. You're yelling at your kids. You're upset with your mother-in-law. Your roommates get on your last nerves. You don't feel focused. You don't feel inspired. Work feels like a doldrum, looking at work all day long in a Zoom or in some sort of a conference web system. You listen to the news, it sounds depressing. You open the door, it's winter time, unless you're in Texas or California or Miami. But you open the door, it's winter. In some states, it's snowing. And you go back in like you're stuck in the same frequency. And you don't know where to go or what to do. Guess what? Change your thought and your frequency will change. It's that simple. You don't have to go outside. You don't have to take a trip to Miami, Florida to get some sun. You don't need a new spouse in your marriage. You don't need another mother-in-law. Or you don't need to try to reinvent new kids. Change your thought. Your frequency will change. Now, let's just say I am a woman. I love being a woman. I love the frequency of being a woman, but let's just say I want to be a happy woman. Maybe I wasn't such a happy woman. Maybe I was a very depressed woman. That's a frequency. Or let's say I want to be a courageous woman, like a Wonder Woman. Change the thought. See yourself dealing with all your obstacles as if nothing can take you down. You've got this. You could become like a James Bond Etta. change your thought, change your frequency. If you think what you've always thought and expect a different result, you won't get it. But if you change your thinking with a different result in mind, you will get a different result. So if you change your thoughts, you will change the frequency. And the frequency is connected not only just to you, but to people around you. When you start to change, and I'm looking even for this for myself too, people will also start to change around you as you're changing. Certain ways that they talk and deal with you will be different, because they'll be responding to you based on the energy of your frequency. And if you are changing certain thoughts that are just not fulfilling the sound, the way you envision you're to show up in the world, then, Om Shanti. Change your thought and you will change your frequency. Did you like that? Hope so. All right, let's see what your blessing is for today. Because you understand all secrets, you are able to constantly please God the Father. You do so with your honest heart, and this keeps you happy. Wow. Blessings for the day. Can't live without them. Thank you so much for joining us on Wise-ish, where the intention is to add some more wisdom into our day-to-day lives. Remember, no one can take away your happiness unless you give them permission, and we really are here to love each other the same. Take care. Don't forget to tune into America Meditating Radio and give us a thumbs up or a like so that we can have some good positive vibrations everywhere. Take care.